Ladies and gentlemen, on the mic, Mike King back here with you, coming to you from today, Classic Rock. This is part of the Mike King Biz Radio Network, ESPN Richmond 106.1, the choice. International Business Good Radio, Saturdays, 10 a.m. in the East, and CW Richmond TV every Wednesday from at 5 to 5:30 a.m. in the morning. We're up with the Game Changers, making moves happen. All right, so I got my man, Mr. Price, and I just interviewed Jayana, and I met him when I was down in Petersburg. We were talking about the business environment in Petersburg, and he came up to me and told me, "You got to meet my daughter. She is an author." Welcome to the program, sir.
Hey, thanks for having me.
All righty, really quickly. So, you're an author as well.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what you write and how you got into writing.
Right now I'm into writing urban novels. Started off writing actually when I was incarcerated. I knew there had to be some way out, and God had always placed on my heart to just be a scribe and just write. Started out writing poetry. I ran into a couple of inspiring films that actually made me want to start writing scripts, movie scripts, and it just expanded from there.
Alrighty. So your daughter's written a book, Finding Myself, Loving Myself. But then when it got me, when she told me Daddy and Me. All right, man, come on now. For all the dads out there with, but let's talk about that.
Yeah, so that one, that was a challenging book. And the reason I say that is because I spent a majority of her first years incarcerated. So I wasn't there. She had to visit me through a glass. And so I know there were times that, she felt sad, and I wanted her to know that those feelings were okay. And so we put those feelings, in a book, so that, that's a moment in time that we can reflect on. And there's a lot of other children that go through the same thing when they have parents that are incarcerated, or just not there. They could be in the service. And so we wanted to kind of bridge that gap, especially between daddies and daughters. I think it's a very special relationship.
For guys who don't have daughters, that's one. So 2 sons, 3 grandsons, and then a granddaughter. It was what? So the other day I went to a VCU game with my granddaughter. She's 9. That's the first time we've ever done something. So it's that thing that you talk about. It's a special. Sons are cool, but it's the daddy-daughter thing that happens. Okay, so she's writing the book, and I said to your daughter about what your Facebook page was, and I said Price Solutions. She said that's the name of the business. All right, Dad, let's talk about the business side of having a daughter who is an entrepreneur, who you guys are building this thing as a family.
The business side is actually great. We're learning all of this together. I've had no formal training in running the business. I'm out here hustling.
You get to Petersburg that day when we were there.
Actually, I just so my whole thing was this year was, find a bigger circle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You want to swim with some sharks, get around some sharks. You want to swim with business owners, get around some business owners. So we enrolled Jayana into Kids NBL, the league last year.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's how we kind of got in. And so through the the networking system, I just said, let's go full steam ahead. Every event we popping up, we showing up, and we're gonna leave our mark.
Shout out to Kids NBL, Metropolitan Business League, period, is doing some outstanding things. The Kids NBL program, I've had the Sharks on before. Yeah. And so you're there, as well as you guys are with the Richmond Children's Business, the show that's coming up, the fair.
Yes, definitely, yeah.
Alrighty, so what type of things does your daughter get from being in the NBL, the kids program?
Definitely just learning how to network. And putting her thing out there, putting what she has to offer to the world out there.
Alrighty, so you're here. We're not just gonna put all the shine on your daughter. Let's talk about how people can find your books out there. And what's the next book for you? What's the next thing that you're working on?
Well, right now my books are Amazon. They're definitely on Amazon. You can find them on Walmart.com. The first book is The Comeback I Raised These Streets. It actually won a In the Margin Award last year, 2021. Jack Boy, and Dream Navigator. Those are the 3 books that I
What's
currently
Dream
have out.
Navigator about?
Dream Navigator.
Look at you smile.
That one is it's kind of sci-fi-ish. Because
that kid too?
yeah. Oh, what I've definitely, it deals with astral projection. It just a different reality, but it's in an urban setting. So
So sci-fi comes to the
to the hood.
Exactly. There we go. All right. So were you more Star Wars or Star Trek?
I wasn't now. I wish I would have got it more into it because I have a little, my insight's a little bit, but I really wasn't into either one of them, to be honest. But I did like Star Trek. If I had to pick one, it'd be Star Trek.
Yeah, it was good. Captain Kirk was cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so one last time, how can people find Jayana out there, and how can people find you?
Once again, you can Facebook. My name is James Price. Google, you can go there. Price Solutions, that's the business platform on Facebook. On Instagram, it is DA_real_price. And you can also find us on YouTube, Jayana Price 333.
Yeah.
That's her channel. And Price Solutions has a channel. So we're going to come out with a comedy film soon.
It's called Child Support.
It's called Child Support, yeah. So that's going to be exciting.
Child support. Alrighty, so so your wife make sure you got all you recorded everything. You think you good?
I hope I'm good.
Yeah,
I think I'm good.
Jayana, is she good? Come on in here real quick. Wait,
I think
somebody's calling me? Oh no, I don't know why people call me. They know I'm on the radio. Don't they know I'm working? Okay, all right. So is he a fun dad?
Yeah.
He is. He's fun dad. All right. What's the cool things you guys like to do when you do it, Dad?
I like to go to the Chesterfield Town Center and sell books.
Well, okay. I like to go to the Chesterfield Town Center too. Maybe next time I'll see you there when you're there, and I'll buy a book. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tell everybody who's out there, go buy her books, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here.
you buy one.
All right, so on the count of 3, we gotta go. No, we're gonna tell everybody we'll see you later. All right, 1, 2, 3.
See
you later.